Hi Leo, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. I'm so excited. Leo, my voice and everything may sound a bit strange just because I am currently still recuperating from being ill, so please bear with me. So we'll be doing a deep reading for Leo for April the 15th to the 25th, 2023. Very excited. I say excited because I'm enjoying this. Okay, so Leo, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. Also remember that I am offering personal readings at this time, and if you would like to further donate to the channel to help its growth, you can find all the information for that in the description box below. Okay, so Leo, let's see what's happening with you for April the 15th to the 25th. Okay, Leo, the Five of Cups. So I feel almost like an in-between energy right now with the Five of Cups for you, Leo. Also a semi-strength of optimism. Some of you are a little bit on the fence when it comes to having a bit more of a practical mindset versus something more faith-driven, okay? Like two extremes of it instead of necessarily balancing the two, whereby you're making certain practical decisions in front of you, yes, but you may take a bit of leeway or a bit of extra because you're in hope for something else or in hope that something will happen, okay? But some of you are on two extremes. Either you're a bit too impractical, okay? And some of you are just straight up like super practical. Like, if you don't see it, kind of taste it, touch it, smell it, or whatever, you're not even going to waste any time or resources or any thought process on it. Okay? So that's where some of you are at. And it says majority of you are a little bit more on the practical spectrum. But still, you have like an optimistic hope. Okay? I sense that some of you are, with the Five of Cups, are going through certain I almost see, it almost feels like an upheaval of yourself, not like you yourself, but upheaval of your own making. Okay, not necessarily like life is throwing these things at you. It's almost like you yourself are deciding to make some semi-radical changes or semi-radical commitments, or making an agenda beyond what is in front of you. You're shaking things up, as it were. You're planning things with an action orientation, as it were, moving towards a certain goal. And your goal is because what you're currently in, Leo, it's not working for you. You're not feeling it. You're very lackluster about it, and you want something better. That's why you have these two golden cups in the back here. You're hoping for something better. Like the way things are looking in certain respects, you're trying to change the definition. Okay? I understand that. That's why I felt a bit more of a practical mindset when it comes to your strategy, your purpose, mindset of moving forward, of shifting things in your world. But I'm inclined to say, remember to allow the flow of the universe to also assist in guiding you on your pathway. The universe is not trying to stop you from venturing forth and doing what you believe is best, but try to do it in a balanced way, whereby don't necessarily limit your progression or what could be just because you can't see certain evidence of things yet. Okay? Be mindful in the planning, in the machinations, in the movements, while entreating the impossible to become possible. Allow yourself to still be open to the miracles of the universe, is what I'm hearing. Okay? So further on, Leo, let's see what else is clarifying the Five of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Strength. But clearly, it takes a lot of strength to make these strong moves, these bold moves that you are currently making right now, Leo. And with the Strength card coming through, it is literally giving me the vibes a bit of what I just finished speaking about. Because if you really look at it, this lady holding this big lion, it seems a bit impractical, okay? But she's also moving with a tamed atmosphere with the leash in such a way, and not necessarily be bearing on the animal, or even bearing on herself, or even showing any fear. She's also being strategic, practically minded regarding her situation. Okay, but at the same time, she's optimistic that this union between her and this lion will work out. Clearly, this is outside the box thinking. This is more of a radical nature type belief system in oneself, that you are capable of taming this lion. You are capable of commanding this lion. You are capable of calming this lion. Okay? So there are levels of practicalities in the taming of this, as well as it's simultaneously impractical for this lady to be having a lion. You feel what I'm saying? So there is a balanced mindset with this type of strength that's being nurtured and cultivated between this relationship, her and this lion. Okay, that's literally what came out just now with that. So it's literally going back to what I said. In your machinations, in your movement, yes, it's taking strength, but try to entreat the balanced nature, what is needed for your situation. Further clarification, Filio? Yeah, look at that. I mean, my goodness. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, so what you're doing, what you're changing, okay, what you're upheavaling, as it were, breaking the foundations, because whatever is currently happening in your life and it's not working exactly how you want it. You may not break all the foundations, but you're breaking some foundations, okay? But whatever you're after, you are getting hard at work at that. The Three of Pentacles. You are investing into it. You're getting the iron ore for it. You're getting your engines running, as it were, with the Kindle in there, okay, with the fire going roaring, okay, and you're hard at work. This is not an overnight thing. I sense for this whole thing right here, this is definitely not going to encompass the 15th of April to the 25th, but it's giving you a guideline and understanding of where you possibly are in this reading, and also in treating you with advice and certain other dynamics that will be helpful and beneficial towards you. I sense a few of you, more than likely a lot of you, are in this area right here where we're talking about. Some of you are around here, and I only saw one or two people over here, but I sense this may even be more of an advisory thing, or a reflection, or a what will be, or what could be, or other things as it may pertain to you, but we'll get there. Yeah, but you're hard at work right now. You are literally reforging your elements, recrafting it. You're also realizing it's going to take some investment for some of you. It's going to take some actual physical time, labor, resources, and finances. I sense I sense that some of you may have 1, 2, up to 3 close personal friends who are going to be endowing upon you. That could also be 3 investors, or up to 3 investors looking into your situation. Okay, it could also be 3 different new places of employment who are really looking at your craft, your worth, your talent, your quality, your skill, which you could bring to the table, and they could even be scouting you. Okay, whatever the case may be, you are being helped. Some of you, Leo, are being helped by up to at least 3 people who are, when I say help, these up to 3 people are at the very least putting tangible dynamics at work in your life. That's what's coming through, tangible. Like you can see them, touch them, feel them, taste them, all that kind of good stuff. Well, I don't know if you're looking at your friends, but you get my point. It's like they're in front of you, okay? Or you can feel what they bring to the table. It could be resources, it could be their time, it could be their help moving and transportation, it could be financial investment, whatever the case may be. But for some of you, you definitely have those 3. And those 3 looks like they're a very strong, supportive structure. It could be family members. Okay? That's definitely for some of you. But for the others of you, Leo, you are definitely reforging what you are. Like what you are is beautiful already, but you're even making it more brilliant just because you decided, you know what, I need to I need to change, tweak the foundations of things right now. I need to change a little bit of my branding. I need to change a little bit of the way I view myself, my quality, my efforts when I bring them out to the world. Okay? And that's really what you're going after right now. You're changing some stuff up. Okay? And you're looking for much more in your life because the current foundation is not sustaining you. Okay, let's continue on, Leo. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, look at that. The Hierophant. So, in the whole shakeup that's happening here, I sense some of you are on contract. Okay, so the Hierophant is saying being very strategic and ethical and reasonable and rational by your current commitments as you litigate certain dynamics to get yourself out. Okay, that's for some of you. You can't just flip and switch just like that. There's a process you have to go through, okay? Some of you, I sense, are trying to balance both, whereby you may have a main thing right now and you're working on something else on the side, and you're trying to eventually cause that next thing to be your main thing so that you can leave your current main thing, okay? And some of you are literally just up and leaving. And I sense that's actually very few of you are literally up and leaving and changing your world entirely. I sense that you actually basically have the means to do that, so that's good. If you have the means to do that, definitely. I mean, why waste time, right? If you have the means, go at it. Just be safe, be responsible as best you can. Try not to hurt anybody on your way out. You know what I mean? Because I know some people, they can get fed up and say, I've had it, I'm out. It is like there's some work that's kind of could hurt the company or hold, or something in some type of way. Perhaps, if you wanted to, you could be a bit civil, and just complete the agenda and give them reasonable notice before you up and go. That's just just something to consider, because the Hierophant does come in with a level of responsibility, civility towards the physical constructs of humanity when it comes to agreements, arrangements, processes, stuff like that, unions of sorts, commitments, okay? So the Hierophant is definitely coming and saying that you are looking at your paperwork right now. You're really putting a fine-tooth comb towards your dynamics. I sense some of you are also getting professionals to help guide you in the litigations that you have to undertake, or the considerations that you want to go after, the legal parameters of it. And let's continue, and it's like taxes for some of you too. Let's see the clarification for the Hierophant. Yeah, look at that. It's like the 9 of Wands. Yes, it's like kind of daunting, kind of arduous. It's like one of the final components. You're almost there, okay? There's paperwork. It's like you're out there crafting everything, hitting the hammer, talking, making that money, making those connections, making those arrangements, getting that space, whatever the case may be, with the 3 of Pentacles, redefining yourself and stuff like that. And the latter part's just like, more work, more paperwork, the Hierophant, yes. There's like 90% you doing, and then like the next 10% is like, okay, now we have to really look at the books at this situation and finalize a process and stuff like that, but you're almost there, okay? The 9 of Wands, you're almost out of type of working environment in such a way, or switching your working environment. Some of you perhaps going promotions from the lower office areas to the upper office areas where you have less stress, and you're actually touted for your capabilities and accomplishments. Finally, it's about time. Like some of you moving ahead, getting that higher paycheck or whatever. Some of you finally getting out on your own business and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. But you're at the latter parts of things where you have to get a bit more litigations done with the Hierophant. It's tiring, I know. It takes another level of strength, okay? Actually, I'm feeling that. It takes another level of strength to deal with the reading and the contracts and the law and all these numbers and all those other things. It's a little bit of research. It just takes some strength to do that. It's easier to just sometimes do what you do best. You know what I mean, Leo? Like, can I just you know. But that's why also some of you are getting a professional on whatever legal dynamics this is, because it does pull you. You're already doing a lot, Leo. Okay, so I don't think that's a bad idea if some of you are outsourcing a professional to just focus on that one area, whether it's accounts, whether it's business administration, whatever the case may be. You know, you don't want to put everything on your shoulders if you can help it. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The magician. What did I say? What did I say, Leo? You getting everything together. Okay? You just getting the last legal type dynamics together. The magician is saying you have all the tools, you know what to do, you're putting it all together, you're getting it all straight, you're putting all your resources, all your time, all your passions, you're putting your strategy together, your finances, your connections together, you're formulating all of it to make magic. Okay? The magician says you have all the answers. Okay, you have everything that you need to do for it. Now you have to formulate it, put it together, condense it, and say the magic words, basically. Okay, and sometimes magic takes time. Okay, but I sense this is you being more so your authentic self. You're definitely moving into a flow of your more authentic self, another level up, Leo. That's what I'm sensing. You've been gingerly getting closer to your higher spiritual self. I can sense that definitely. Okay. So, yeah, definitely be encouraged. I think you're going in a great direction, and you're going to be surprising yourself with some of the, like the magnitude of the things that you're going through and which you've overcome already. Okay, now what's coming towards me is that the magician, sometimes magicians, have apprentices. I know there's not an apprentice card. I might be thinking of a Yu-Gi-Oh, a game or something like that, but again, I'm pulled towards the Hierophant as it's further clarified. Like perhaps a couple of you may have an apprentice where you can use them more, let them be a bit more hands-on to assist you, okay, so that things run a bit more smoother. Express a little bit more trust, I sense, for a handful of you, Leo. Okay, I know you want to make sure everything is controlled and in your hands, and but micromanaging is not always the best thing. Okay, just a little bit. Just give some leeway. Okay. Okay, so let's continue on, Leo. Let's see what else is happening for you during this time. Yeah, look at that, the Queen of Pentacles. So, okay, this is literally going down a journey here, because it's like you're changing things up and everything. You're getting that final dynamics put together, litigations, and then you're going to be moving with that boss type energy. Okay, you're ready to hit the road. You're ready to move forward. And again, y'all are more over here. Okay, some of you are here. Boss energy, everything arrayed together, the paperwork signed, good, let's go. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles. This is you standing in your power, your independent attitude, as it were. I sense some of you have some people on the board. This is for some of you, definitely. You have some people on the board. Some of you are you are the board, as it were. Okay? You have been shifting certain people in your circles around as well. I'm sensing that with the Queen of Pentacles. You change your wardrobe, your style, your walk, your health, your finances in such a ways where I think some of you shifted banks in certain respects. Clearly, that's probably from the legalities of certain things. Name brand thing, all that kind of stuff has changed. Some of you definitely got that promotion, and you are finding yourself to be over new employees. It's very new for you, but what's coming across is that you're not showing that it's new for you. I sense there's a strength inside you. You don't want to mess up, but it's not fair. It's a strong excitement, but it has a power of spilling over where, how would I put this? And I'm not trying to be that guy, but it could give you a bit of mad with power, as it were. Okay? Try to watch that energy. That's for some of you, Leo, okay? Try to watch that. Don't take things too personal with some of those employees that you're over now, because, everybody's going through their thing. Everybody's going through their thing, and sometimes some people have better days than not. And sometimes it's not personal. Sometimes it's not personal. And even if it is personal, breathe, and make the best decision that's fair for everyone involved. You can separate emotions and civility or whatever have you. You can be professional. I know you can. Okay, Leo. So yeah, but you're walking your talk is what I'm sensing here. I'm sensing, and some of you actually are reflecting this upon your family too, because I'm sensing that some of your family members did not have your back. I'm so sorry about that, Leo. That's for some of you. But you are showing them that, yeah, yeah, Leo. You're showing them that boss energy. You can do it. Yes, you can. You're gaining a new momentum, a new sense of purpose. You're coming into a stronger place of believing in yourself. After everything was said and done, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm here. I'm really here. This is really happening. I'm really doing it. I was like, ah! So that is definitely, yeah, you're walking in your power, moving towards a lot of success, a lot of abundance, I'm sensing, slow and steady pace, and you're learning a lot. Oh my gosh, Leo, I'm sensing a huge, tremendous force of intelligence that's going to be coupled with wisdom every step of the way. I'm sensing that more intelligence is coming upon you, okay? Because there will be some people, I sense this will be coming a little bit on later down the line, but there will be some people who will be trying to get into your circle, trying to um, siphon your energy, as it were. But I'm sensing you more than likely you'll notice them, and you will be cordial in such a way whereby certain people you're just gonna blow off. You know what I mean? Brush right off. But certain ones, I sense you will have a certain level of tact whereby it'll be mutually beneficial to cooperate with them, but you're not gonna allow yourself to be taken for a ride. You know what I mean, Leo? You're too savvy for that. Okay, so let's continue on. Let's see the clarification for the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, what did I just say? Look at that, Four of Pentacles. Listen, this Queen of Pentacles, she is boss energy, okay, and she ain't gonna take no guff and no fluff. Okay, she's not gonna just let her pentacles go, her resources, her time, her blood, sweat, and tears. Like the foundations that Leo had to break up to get to this point. You must be joking, and you think it's gonna go like easy like that? So Leo is saying Four of Pentacles. You're being very wise, very shrewd with your time, your assets, your arrangements, your quality, your worth, what you bring to the table, who you are, your finances, everything. You are leveling up in such a degree where it's just like if someone needs to really speak to you, do they have an appointment? Do they have an appointment? I'm sensing that. It's like you are too important to be wasting your time. Okay? Now, also, I'm sensing for some of you with the Four of Pentacles, there was a divide between you and another person. And so this is you, Leo, over here. By the way, gender fluid, neutral, whatever. It's when I say, I'm just talking about the gender on the card. So this can go for man, woman, he, she, they, however you define yourself. Okay, so please don't, when I say the gender, I'm just honestly just talking about the card. Unless I specifically say the energy. Okay, so yeah, so Leo, and for some of you who are finally here with that boss type energy, okay, this is for some of you as well. You are now independent. Remember I said you came off as independent, You're free. I said some of you might have gotten a divorce or divide against another individual, okay? A relation structure with this gentleman, or, it could be, family, a business partner, whatever it is, which also makes sense because, look, like I said, the Hierophant came before this, okay? Legalities, okay? So you could have been separating assets, you know what I mean? So whatever the case may be, clearly there is a division, okay, that happened, but you are liking that division, Leo. You are free. I'm free. Yay. So I don't sense negative energy in this impasse, in impasse of sorts. He's going his way with his stuff, and you are fine with that. You say, shoot, take your pentacles. I got my pentacles. I got my kingdom. I got my peacock. I got my throne. I'm good. Okay, you are the queen, and this guy. What is this guy? This guy is just a Four of Pentacles. But if you don't go, so Leo, I have to say you are walking in your strength. Okay, that person didn't even bring enough to the table for you anyway. I mean, you have much more lofty ambitions and much more lofty goals. Oh, there was something else I think I wanted to say. What was this? Oh yeah, for another level, some of you, Leo, when it comes to this right here, um, I'm sensing there could be also someone or some people that um, could have a bit more of a critical eye as you want to continue and progress, whereby you may want to partner with them. See how it turns into this way? Okay. Um, Now, what I'm sensing is, in this case, you don't need to pressure or anything, honestly. This person right here, or this group, or whatever the situation is, this coach, this boss, this family member, whatever the case may be, they have a lot, okay? Or they have stuff that they want to invest, they want to treat, but they don't want to waste their time either. So they're looking at you. See how this guy, can you see that? How he's like, it's like a reasonable smile, a cautious smile, but very attentive eyes, you know? Do you see that with the guy? He's looking, okay? So you don't really have to try or anything like that to press them or whatever. Just be you. Just be you. Do you notice the Queen of Pentacles, how she's not even looking at him? She's like, I got this. You know, very confident. Do you see that, how she looks? It's very confident. Okay, I hope you notice that. It's like, yeah, I got this. You know, if you want to come along, that's fine. If you don't, that's also fine. I got this anyway. Don't matter. So you just be you. And if they're ready to come, you've given them the option. If they're ready to come, then you're ready to listen and you take things from there, negotiate from there. Okay? Further clarification for Leo right there. Yeah, look at that. The Judgment. It's time. It's time. Okay? Some of you went through a divorce, a breakup, left a business, a business or something, a partnership of whatever, a family member, whatever the case may be. You know, you left this guy, okay, or the situation, okay, done your own thing. It's time. Judgment, fair. It's time. It's time. Okay? Moving on your own thing, doing your own way, getting that promotion, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be for you. And then some of you have new investment deals coming through. You know, slow and steady. You're being looked at. You're being approached. It's time. Okay, Leo? This whole thing, it's time. Okay? And I'm sensing this is the right time that's coming in. You will hear it. You will feel it. Okay? Judgment's coming in to make things right in that regard. Okay, it's going to make you aware on how best to navigate the path. Okay, Leo? That is awesome. So, Leo, let's continue on. Let's see what else is happening. Hold on, I need to drink some water if you don't mind. Whew, thank you very much. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah, look at that. The Two of Wands. Remember, you're moving forward, okay? Now, you already have the plans of action and stuff like that. And I think, a sense, it depends on some of these conversations that you have here with the Four of Pentacles for some of you, or depending on how you decide to move in your own direction, will dictate the pathway that you decide. You're going to come across at least a couple of options, okay? A couple of ways to do things. Now, what is coming through, both these pathways have these strong venison on this. You will have food. You will have prime cuts of meat. Okay, they both have foliage and everything, greenery, all the kind of stuff. But one is a bit more arduous and taxing than the other. One has a mountain and one doesn't. Okay, but the thing about it is, they're both good paths. Okay, Leo, they're actually both good paths. You can't really go wrong. But what type of lifestyle do you want? Are you aiming for the tippity top of the mountain? Are you aiming for a bit more like extreme challenge in certain respects? Or are you just like, you know what, I am done with the stress. A leisurely walk, just slowly building and climbing and just living my life now, relaxing. I don't need no more pressure, no more Kalamazoo and all that. I've done that, been there, ran around the circle, got the postcard. I just want to enjoy life. Okay, and that's fine. You know, I mean, some of you just, some of you just tired. Some of you have seen the mountain, okay? It's like, you need no more mountain. Okay? So, What's coming across is either way, as it behooves you, Leo. Don't think too hard about it. You just be true to yourself in this regard. Okay, you're gonna have choices. You're gonna have options. No need to belabor the options. Is what's coming through. Just follow your heart on this one. Okay, follow your heart, and then the practicalities of the pathway will come into play. Okay, further clarification for the Two of Wands. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Swords. Look at this. This is seeing the truth of the matter. Okay, the Queen of Wands is very confident, very auspicious, and poised in her decision making. Okay, technically, it's a lot of intellectual stimulation in this. However, the Two of Wands, the Wands is about passion. Okay, and that's why it came through. Follow your heart on the path. That's your passion. Okay, but when you're on the path, Leo, bring out that Queen of Swords. Practical mindset in that walk. Okay? Your passion leads you down the right path. Yes, that's great. But while you're on the path, make sure to keep a reasonable, keen, critical mindset. Okay? You will see truth on your pathways. Okay? That will further entreat more glorious golden opportunities on that path. Okay? This is the advice coming through on this particular one. Okay? Some of you, I sense, are right here, right now. You've chosen the path. Okay? And I sense for some of you, you are really contemplating. There's some couple of you have maybe two people knocking on your door. I mean, they might not actually be knocking on your door, but they're trying to contact you, and they're saying they want to be on your path. They see where you're going. They're excited about it. They want to be a part of it. I sense with the Queen of Swords, you have to have a sit down with them, feel them out, go for lunch. Okay? I sense. See, the thing is, the Queen of Swords is coming through in a very strategic, very astute way, whereby she understands, which is coming across, she's understanding that if I really want to see the truth of the matter regarding this person or this situation, I can't do it behind a desk. I can't do it through a form, okay? I have to be out with the person, spend some time with the person, see how they are around a certain environment, you know, let their truth just come out in a relaxed state, especially, you know? You're not, what's coming through is like, you're not being manipulative because you're going to let them know, I need to hang out and see where your mind's at. Because while you think my direction is this, which it very well could be, there's a way I want to go about it. So I want to hear your thoughts. I want to see how you might navigate these circumstances. And I just want to feel your energy. You understand? That's definitely for some of you. But whatever the case is, Leo, when you do choose the path, choose it with your heart. And then while you're on the path, be a bit more practically minded. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Cups. And you'll be very happy that you did. The Knight of Cups bringing that again with that heart dynamic right there. That moving fast and swiftly forward with your passions and belief. Okay? The Knight is coming through. Whoa. That was a light thing just now. The Knight is the Knight is coming through and is definitely telling me that you will be very excited once you choose your path, you forge a practical plan, and then suddenly I think you're going to get a huge burst of energy because these seems like two foundations. And when you're on this foundation, you're going to be taken over by an extreme burst of heart-focused energy. Okay? Now what I'm sensing here is that oh wow, okay. The energy here is very similar to, where is it over here? There was another energy over here. It's fluctuating between these two. It's similar, but the energy is coming across right here. When you get that burst of energy, try not to let it fully overtake you, okay? Because there's a little mouse down here. I know in another reading type thing you could say it's causing the horse fair, but I'm an intuitive reader and I'm not getting that. What I'm sensing is you have to be careful for the brush, okay? There's a mouse down here. There could be other things hidden down there, okay? Don't allow your passions to, take you off kilter, It's good to create more of a steady pace. Okay? I mean, it's exciting. You'll be excited. But real bit of that passion in. Okay? Steady pace on this path when you get there. Okay? Slow and steady. Don't try to rush through anything, I don't say you're going to rush it per se or cut corners, but, just be mindful of your steps is what it was coming across. So let's continue on, Leo. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Cups. So what else is coming across is that some of you right here, when you're on that power movement and you're so excited, there will be someone who is fast approaching you. Look at you. This is also you right here, Leo. Some of you, Leo, you will be approaching someone else. Yes, especially because when you're on that pathway, your eyes are also going to be like drawn to someone or some people, okay? In a relational way, maybe even in a camaraderie way, maybe a group of friends and stuff like that. Finally, have someone to go play tennis with or something. Whatever the case may be. Family member, coworker, whatever the case may be. Okay, that's for some of you definitely. But some of you, Leo, someone will be approaching you in your power. You'll be on your path, in your whole craft, as it were, looking very beautiful, having everything together. And now you're opening up your doors further now, beyond business, into a love affair. That's what's coming through. And you're going to catch someone's eye, and they're going to approach you very fast with a cup of love. You are holding a cup of love. They have a cup of love. They want to share the cup of love. Okay? You're being very stoic-ish, very filled, waiting, in such a dynamic, Leo, with the Queen of Cups. Again, for some of you, you are approaching, okay? And then some of you, you will be waiting. Whatever case happens here, there is around here, when you have your life more on a stronger foundation and reflecting how you want to look in this world, how you want to feel in this world, you will start that vibration that attracts that love affair. That's what's happening here, okay? So some of you definitely expect you'll feel it, okay? Because I sense you'll feel, especially with the judgment, you'll feel like a green light, as it were. Some of you will hear possibly a high-pitched sound for a long time, for like a couple times in the day, okay? Going through all this work, okay? But you will know when this foundation gets to a certain place, your vibration, your view on life is definitely going to drastically change, because you're going to feel a bit more stable, more secure. And that energy is going to explode out and reverberate. And it's going to cause this now openness with your heart, okay? It's going to attract more love into your life. That's what I'm sensing coming more so down the line over here. A more peace, fulfilling dynamic, a little bit less stress. I sense you'll also start traveling more. Yeah, you're definitely going to be traveling more as well. Further clarification for the Queen of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands. Finally, I like another door opening. This is adventure. This is extreme passion in one's life. This is the fortitude to make things happen. This is power, making things happen. Okay? This is something that really elevates the focus on all things that can be, if you would only reach and let it be. Okay? This is a stoking of your heart as what's coming across, which is also telling me that even though you have a bit of a regality to you, Leo, you're very, very physically passionate. So with your heart, it'll be longing. That energy is burning. Okay, Leo? And it will be attracting someone of the same mentality, the same vibe. However, Leo, you can flip the script, one or the other. One will seem on the outside a bit more serene. Okay, that could be you. And the other one will be very excitable. But both will appreciate both energies, because even the serene one will eventually show that excitable nature of them. It's just that they have learned a certain, wisdom in certain respects to not like to be cautious. I'll say that in certain respects. Okay? Okay, Leo? I hope that's making sense, Leo. Where is this? Oh, yeah. So let's see further clarification for the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Wow, look at that. The devil. Okay, so what's coming through right here? Again, this fire. It's a lot of fire energy right here. Okay, fire and water with the cups. So look at this. The devil is coming through as further clarification for the Queen and the Ace of Wands and the devil. So you'll be meeting someone who is matching your fiery energy as well. Okay? This devil is coming in and I'm sensing don't let it get out of hand. Okay? Now the devil sometimes is showing a little delusions and certain things like that. And I sense that's more on the delusional part, like the love affair is so blissful, is that it may pull you into a whole fantasy life, you know? Because it's like everything's going good. You know, your foundation's set, money's right, resources is right, living is right, all that kind of stuff. Time is right, freedom to move and travel. You know, you meet this other person or other people and they have the same level of freedom and abundance and all that kind of stuff like you know what I mean? And it's like you feel like click right like that, you know? And the passions may take you in such a way, and it's like, you know what? But the devil is coming through and saying, okay, well, you know, you can enjoy that passion, but don't let it get carried away. Okay? Sometimes in the passion, in the moment, one can make a decision they might regret. Okay? And like I told you before, we has a little bit of advisory that's sometimes come more so on this end part here. Okay? So when you do encounter this love affair, Leo, it's fine to have some fun. Okay, but let's be mindful. Okay, let's just be mindful and not let our passions get too carried away. Okay, just some advice. I'm saying enjoy life. Yes, travel, be abundant, but just be mindful of one's passions. Not just you, the other person too. Okay, let's see what the final cards are for you, Leo. Yeah, look at that. The Seven of Swords. So what's coming through right here is that there will be some things when you dial down that passion. There will be some things that you may also learn from this person. It's going to get real. Okay, there's going to be some real serious talks. And the Seven of Swords is coming through and saying that because you decided to dial down the passion and really see the individual in front of you, you'll get to learn a bit more about their past as well. And I'm sensing there's a similarity towards what you went through and what they went through. But they have a certain, I think they were a bit drunk on the happy. I'll say that. Because they have a slightly more pessimistic view on certain respects. I think maybe a little bit more cutthroat attitude, as it were. Okay? But I think that you will be coming through and softening that up a bit. There are some hard conversations. I think some heated debates that will occur between you two. I don't necessarily feel there's anything untoward. I think it's just a normal process of building a possible relationship, having some hard talks. You may view a certain situation differently than they do. And, you respect, you get to a level of respecting one's views, okay? But it really does put things into more focus for you, okay? Further clarification for the Seven of Swords. Yeah, look at that. The Empress. See, the Empress is coming through and clarifying the Seven of Swords because I'm sensing that at the back of your mind, even though you're having this heated debate with this individual, I don't sense it to be untoward or attacking. It's really just being real. Okay, being real with the other person, how they feel, what they would do in a situation, blah, 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 But it's like in the back of your mind, you're feeling like, wow, I'm thinking this person could have my children because they're interesting, they're real, they're not running around the bush, They're being authentic with me, you know, and even though we don't agree, it's not like he can be easily swayed. And it's like I could respect that view. I may not have that view, but I can respect that view. And they have a strong will, you know, and you need someone who can, you know, not be a pushover. This is what's coming through right now. Don't attack me, Leo. That's just what is coming through. Okay? You know, you're looking for someone who has some strength and some depth and some substance, someone who's in wishy-washy, one way one day and the next day not, you know, you know, after the butterflies and rainbows are over, it's like get real. Like, and then you're going to come to them and let them know, listen, guy, I am the empress, is what you're going to say. And it's like, I need like the royal treatment. The empress is all the queens, by the way. Okay, wrapped under one. Realize who you have in front of me. I want life to be like this. I expect to be like this. I will also. She's also, see, the empress is also very emotional as well. So she's also going to entreat and say what she plans to do as well. It's very honest, very real. Okay, and some of you definitely want a child. It's like you have no time to waste, no time. Your clock is ticking. Okay, that's for some of you. Okay, but it's like the emperor is saying, listen, I will give you my all, because she is all. Okay, she's like one of the most abundant cards in the deck. Building, she stands the test of time. She will stay with you. She's trustworthy, reliable, all that kind of stuff. Okay, she say, I know what I am bringing to this table. Will you bring the same, if not more? And I prefer more. Okay, that's what some real conversations come about. Okay, Leo? So it does give a spice to life. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. Look, the Four of Wands, weddings. It's like one of the wedding cards, the family card, you know? After all is said and done with the passions and everything and the cultivating, you start to see, I told you, you start to see, it's like, you know what? They could be my woman, or they could be my man, or they could be my, you know, us. They can be us. I know there's different type of relationships out there. I'm trying to hit everybody as best I can, you know. But yeah, the Four of Wands. I mean, you know, life and relationships, strong relationships especially, you know, they're not without their tribulations, you know. But that's what makes it stronger. Okay, there's a peace that comes of being with someone who knows that you can be soft, but you can also go to battle. Okay, you can also go to battle. Like, let me get these weapons. I'm ready to go. Okay, so Leo, this is just giving a very, what I'm sensing is a very good sign. Give it a chance, perhaps cultivate it, mature it, and see where it goes. What's coming across is seeing where it goes. You're starting to see your life a bit more with this other relational possibility. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so Leo, I really do hope that this message has helped guide you, giving you some strength, some clarity, some focus, some, you know, ambition to just keep going at it, you know? But yeah, it looks promising. It's not without its hurdles, clearly, but clearly you over here, you said enough is enough. It's like breaking up this foundation. I'm going for it. Oh my goodness. So Leo, I really do hope the best for you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. And remember, I am offering personal readings at this time. And if you'd like to help for the growth of the channel, feel free to donate. And the information for that is in the description box below. I wish you all the best. Bye.